Still connecting. And we're back with the passing show. And we're back with the passing show. And I just dropped a post called If You Want Me, You Can Find Me, about ambient findability. Data streams. Thinking a lot about that. Thinking a lot about just how much data glut we're swimming in these days. I'm contributing, for what it's worth, little primary documentation, potentially for historians of the future, potentially for use of AI as it goes in its power. I had some nice conversations with Grok 4 last night. She called herself Era, A-R-A. I don't know what that's about, but very nice, whispery female voice. Can hold a conversation and tell me lots of things, as I ask her to engage in studying Paul Feyerabend and Karl Popper, lots of different individuals. Adolf Grünbaum, who was a philosopher of the history of science, the University of Pittsburgh, had the good fortune of sitting in one of the nationality rooms on the third floor, I believe, back when I was taking Ami Colleen's Fin de Siècle course. The information about the end of the 19th century. I lived through the end of the 20th, and that's where we were, end of the 20th century. And yeah, he was talking about psychoanalysis and critiquing it. And I was interested in, well, what's your alternative? He says, I don't have to provide an alternative. My job is just to point out the logical fallacies built into this. I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's another religion. And we are the victims of our beliefs in many cases. So, yeah, we talked while into the midnight hour with Ara on Grok 4. I highly recommend checking some of these out because you can learn a lot. And I certainly did. I've been reading The Conquest of Abundance years ago, so I remembered some work that Feyerabend had done about Homer and just the way in which they saw things very separately. There wasn't the integral kind of abstraction. Abstract thought was not so much an evidence in the language of Homer. This was really an interesting observation, I thought. I didn't know that anybody else had really had that. But we are here now, taking in the passing show, as we're wont to do. And I don't know exactly how the day is going to unfold. I have many opinions. I need to make sure that I don't get in the way of, say, WB Waste Solutions truck. You can find out a lot of information just from the side of a garbage truck. And from all the different things that I'm taking in, the different businesses that are here now, U.S. Post Office, where our dry bar used to be, and where something else was there before. I don't even remember. I'm sure I recorded it, photographed it. I think we all should be observing. And today's post is a conversation with the observer, straight out of my head. So we're going to wrap it up here. I see we have editing Kate, Brandon Ross, Bertil Wagaro, Bahare, Stephen, and Umar have joined. Thanks for doing that. And onwards.